MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Pittsburgh, second baseman Josh Harrison.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound. So to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Bell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now here it comes. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Jamison Taillon out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this will be fouled away.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Here's Gregory Polanco. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
25, Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Here's Starling Marte. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now in the box, David Freese. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
He's going.
Marte off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ready with the 1-0. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Johnny.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Jamison Taiwan.
Leading off with a
9-1-2 due up.
Number 50, Jamison Taiwan.
First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 55.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So we go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Colton Wong will stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ready on 1 and 2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Starling Marte. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. David Freese would be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, David Freese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch is a called strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way and picks up the base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Carpenter, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Striding into the box, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Gritcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to. And
he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in, Carlos Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamison Taillon. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready with the 1-1. hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready for another shot now. Aledmys Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Freeze with it over at third. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Starling Marte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, David Freese. He swings and grounds it to short. Diaz brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Francisco.
Ready for
Cervelli.
another chance. Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that one right down Main Street. Here it is on 3-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. From the stretch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The next 0-2. Tapped down the line. Scooped up, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still no score.
7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Stephen Piscotty.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Yadier Molina.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yadier Molina, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny.
Stepping up now, Johnny Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We are still scoreless. Phil Gosselin, He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
15, Phil Gosselin.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Matt Bowman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
67, Matt Bowman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That's turn the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's away. He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Juan Nicasio.
John Jaso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
John
Matt Adams is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Polanco on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. St. Louis, Missouri, known as the gateway to the West, and of course the home of the Cardinals. Miguel Sokolovich will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Jed Jerko will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grichuk moves over. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch swung on, missed the throw, and they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's David Freese to stand in. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we still have no score. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Bottom of the 9th inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for
you. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Oh, he spoiled one right there. That's a pitcher's pitch. 2 strikes. He wanted to get him to chase one, and he did, but he fouled it off. Nice job.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Cardinals are going to walk off a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
A really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
One run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.